So would it be important here to think about what you have achieved as well as what you might look forward to? I was thinking about those two different places, and maybe does there need to be a perspective, if you like?
That would be really nice, actually,
Yeah.
to do that, because I think that's where I am, is sort of, I'm aware of that, of that sort of process going on, but I haven't clarified it or put it together in any sort of form. So that, for me, that would probably be very useful.
Okay. So would it be useful to think about what you've achieved and maybe your take on it, if you like? Yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Where would you like to start with that?
Yes, starting is the difficult bit. I think what I've learned most about in the recent past is that word achievement and what it means. Previously, I think the word achievement was academic qualifications. It was university. It was getting a job. It was moving into management. I had all my eggs in one basket.
Big basket.
Very big basket. Very big. And didn't recognise what achievement was elsewhere. And I think I put so much of my time and my soul really into that. And I think when I had my children, which was 13 years ago now, my first one, I started to really reassess that, but not in a positive way. It was, how am I still going to achieve over here and be the perfect mother and be the perfect wife and have a perfect home and I can just, I could give you a big list of what I thought I had to do to be an achiever.
So perfection, part of the package.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't do anything just so. It's all got to be absolutely right. Didn't take very long for me to be very tired in that situation and to become psychologically exhausted, as well as mentally and physically exhausted.
And anxious? I'm just very aware.
Anxiety was huge, absolutely huge. And I look back at that time with a real sense of, I can't remember a great deal of it.
Really?
When my children were very little. But I have a abiding memory of being so in love with my children and so happy with my family, but so anxious and crying all the time because I couldn't. That's where I wanted to be. And I'd set myself these goals to be somewhere else and do these things, as well as do that, as well as do everything perfectly. And I have a huge memory of that time being very, very anxious. Very anxious indeed.
Okay. Stay with this.
And I think as I have a real clear sense of that anxiety that just came back to me then, just took over. I think what I associate with moving forward is bringing that anxiety back, because I think I've begun a process of learning, which has crystallised in the last 2-3 years, about what's important to me, what I really want to spend time doing. And work is only now part of that. It's still important, but it's not my main driver anymore. And I think it brings back the anxiety, thinking, oh, I've going to change again? Am I going to get it wrong? Am I going to be anxious like that again? Am I going to be running around? And I can feel, I'm feeling in my head now and in my body,
Yes.
I'm racing.
Yes. So, just being aware of the situation we're in, and I can see that this anxiety is, I can see it rising through you like a barometer, okay? I was just wondering how I might just help you feel a little bit more grounded here, that's all. And would it be useful to just maybe just move a little bit away from the anxiety? And I'm not ignoring it, I'm just wanting to move away from it a little, because I can just see that it's
That's very good
beginning
of you to do that.
just have a hold on you. Okay, would that be useful?
Very useful.
To do that. Okay. So let's think. Would it be all right if I just took you back a bit then? We were thinking about your achievements actually, and when I heard you talk about your basket, and I was thinking, gosh, that's a really brilliantly full basket. If you just took something out of if you looked at your basket, full of your little eggs, if you like, of achievement, which is the biggest egg in there for you?
It's my family.
Family, yeah.
Mm.